Malta do YouTube, como é que é? Tudo bem com vocês? Bem, mais um episódio de Hogwarts Legacy no canal. No episódio passado, chegámos a Hogwarts, fomos escolhidos para a nossa casa, tivemos o nosso primeiro duelo, que foi qualquer coisa de extraordinário. No episódio de hoje, vamos continuar a seguir o nosso caminho com as aulas de hoje e vamos ver o que é que nos leva.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Certo, bem. Então agora tenho que ir para a outra aula. Não é para aqui. Sai da frente.
Revelio.
Isto fica uma quebra de FPS de vez em quando. Nossa senhora. Porra. Que escadaria do caraças. Aqui, para este lado.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Let's go. Ó, e lá está isto a bugar outra vez.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Será giro ir encontrar aqui
Shall we
aquela
begin?
sala do...
Welcome to Year 5 of
Das
Charm.
necessidades.
Now, this will be a crucial
Não,
year
mas-
in your education on
Não,
the
mas
art
aquelas,
of charm work.
Eu não te estou a
I
ouvir.
am
Espera aí um bocadinho.
confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Sério?
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Então isto está com um delay enorme hoje, a stream.
Well,
Isto está bué da
it
bugado.
seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
Certo.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our new student start us off? Hmm?
Certo.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done. Accio. Splendid! Very good.
Grande.
That's it.
Vamos! Então, já dá? Boa.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues.
Tá bem. Agora peraí. Eu já estou a ver o porquê disto me estar a bugar tanto. Tenho a gráfica quase ao máximo. Às vezes fica mesmo ao máximo. Vamos ter que baixar aqui um bocado as settings para ver se...
And Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Olá, está exageradamente com.
Phew.
Accio.
Está com um delay enorme hoje.
Yeah, isso foi por causa das definições do OBS.
Control there.
Be sharp.
Está sossegada. A tama desta gaja.
Tenta mandar as bolas dela para fora, já está. Bater com as tuas nas dela.
Ah, filha da mãe, larguei demasiado cedo.
Nicely done. Here we go. There we go.
Accio.
É um empate?
Very good. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Então. Olá!
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Let's go.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Vais vaca kill, vais vaca kill, vais vaca kill. Vai.
That is how it's done.
Mas eu acho nisso.
Accio.
Vou tentar mandar as bolas dela para fora.
Splendid.
Vamos! É possível que dê.
Estás dela para bater nas tuas.
Está sossegada? Filha da caixa.
Not exactly your typical lesson.
Accio.
Not that I mind.
Muito.
Don't lose your composure.
Já fui. Eu acho que não dá, porque elas, a partir do momento que mata, já não vai.
Mano, a tua primeira bola, todos 50.
Concentrate, Natsai.
Ainda consigo ganhar.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Ganhei.
Brilliant.
Vamos!
Mano, ainda por cima esta bola para fora. Oh.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Certo.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronen wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Certo.
Revelio.
Vou precisar de aprender o Alohomora.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes, darling, I am.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No,
Ei,
it wasn't.
porquê que esta gente não
What
está
fun! I
com...
won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the minister a boot or the minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Ah... Ok. Portanto... Vamos lá no bloco. Será que eu tenho mais coisas daquela?
Revelio.
Já não consigo fazer nada com a estátua.
Revelio.
Certo. Bem. Vamos até... aqui.
Too afraid of heights to fly on a broom. What? It's nothing to be ashamed of. I don't see you racing about the towers.
Revelio.
26 hours of homework
No.
last week.
Let me guess.
Grande salto. É. És uma besta.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient
I
travel
spend the
was.
entire day in Hogwarts.
Let's go.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
Bastante.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Continua.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Obrigado.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, Regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Nice.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Sim, senhora.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Certíssimo.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a
Oh, tão bom. Butterbeer. Vamos embora.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and
Reparo.
an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio. Accio. Got it.
First of all, olha aqui uma coisinha tão. Epá. No way. No. Ok. Certo. Aqui, beasts. Collection. Challenges to the great path. O guia ainda aparece. Ah, aparece. Ok. Ok. Ok, agora tenho que ir. Ah, ok.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Aí tu andas, pá.
Accio.
Legal, pai.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Ora bem. Dei-me só 2 segundos. Tenho que ir aqui mudar aqui uma coisinha.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio. Reparo.
Whilst I'm impressed by your wand work, I would suggest you set your aim a bit further from your professor. Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio. Reparo. Lumos. Levioso.
Ah! Ok, já percebi o que é que eu tenho que fazer nestas coisas.
Revelio.
Não, pera.